This is an example of one of the rooms at Bejamin House. You've got room for a few clothes, the basic needs of a roof over your head, and a place that's warm and dry. This is a family room. The door can be opened to gain a little more access for larger families.
Right up to the stage.
You supply all the daily health and hygiene items?
Yep.
All the cleaning supplies for maintaining their own rooms?
Yep, and they have daily chores too. So
and also starting linebacker Brad Jones, Packers CEO and a pretty heck of a football player himself with the Redskins, Mark Murphy.
Great. How's everybody doing tonight? Well, I tell you, it's great to be here. We are on our annual tailgate tour, and this is the biggest crowd we've had in all the stops we've had. So. Little Rice Lake, you guys really turned out. I tell you, this is really impressive. We first pep band we've had, great crowd, and but we're on our annual tailgate tour, and we go across the state of Wisconsin. We spend time up in the UP, and number one, it's just a chance to thank all our fans. But also it's a great opportunity to raise money. You know, in our 9th year, the last 8 years, we've raised over $1.1 million for charities across the state and in the other areas. So it's great. Tonight we're going to be raising money for Bejamin's house. Great cause. So really hope to raise over $50,000 tonight. It'll all go to them. We visited there today. It's a great cause. Nothing is off limits. So and then we got some balls and some T-shirts, and then we'll obviously be able to sign a lot of autographs. So why don't we just open it up for any questions? Any?
Handmade that we get from local churches and different women's quilting groups.
Nice.
I can repeat it. Yeah. Brad, why don't you, and I don't know if Brad's going to be able to answer this, but you know, with free agency, we signed Julius Peppers. There's been talk about the elephant position, or the hybrid position. just tell us what that might look like?
Well, we haven't actually officially reported and talked about skiing really officially. But we know we have Julius Peppers, who's a monster. I think everybody in the NFL knows that Julius Peppers is one of the most respected defensive players in the National Football League. He's had a great career. And I think it's going to be in part helping him get to the quarterback. I mean, it's going to be helping him, putting him in the best situations to make plays. And I think that's what kind of is going to entail the elephant package. Once again, we have the best.
My favorite is pink because I just had my first granddaughter last February.
Yeah, a little way on the shoulder here. And green and gold.
I'll go for green.
Famous. Hashtag tailgate tour. I don't know what that means either, but right in the middle. Yeah. All right, what's it like being the original number 12?
Well, I wrote it outside. So I switched to 12, and number 12 these days is really good.
Yeah, question over here.
This is
Yeah, that's a great question. And I was on the opposite side of that. I played for the Redskins in that game, so thank you very much for bringing that up. But I would just say, you know, and these players will tell you, when our players go from the locker room out to Lambeau Field, they go down a hallway, and we put up pictures from the greatest games that have been played at Lambeau Field. I think there's probably like 9 or 10 games, and that game was one of them. You know, it was just an unbelievable game, and you know, it's funny. You know, obviously I wasn't pleased with the result, but I remember very vividly. You know, it was just
This is the question.
electric.
To me, it surprised me. I was at the Seattle game last year on the non-catch. What was the player reaction in the locker room after the debacle last year?
The Fail Mary?
The Fail Mary.
All right.
The inaccurate reception. Yeah.
Yeah, that was. You had my helmet on? Yeah, I think I threw my helmet to Brad. So it was, yes, and you know, like Lynn was just saying, it got the officials kind of back after that. It kind of forced some hands there where it, you know, the officiating was kind of a weird deal early on, and you know, we always find ways to complain about officiating, don't we? But that one was definitely, it took the cake, and we weren't happy about it, but
That was 2012.
Yes.
We still made it. We made the playoffs.
That was a playoff.
Yeah.
The question was, how does it feel to be in the Hall of Fame? It is, it's an overwhelming honor. When I was a kid, you know, like other kids, I just played at the park, played on little league teams and stuff like that, and in a way, I still envision myself as the 10th grade quarterback who was the backup on the B team, you know, who really couldn't make it, and so to be in the Pro Football Hall of Fame, it's kind of overwhelming sometimes. I have to pinch myself and think that it's not a dream.
All right. You obviously either like it or you're a glutton for punishment.
No, I definitely love coming out and speaking to you guys, the greatest band in the world. I actually got invited, and I was like, hey, you know, what type of band tour, give me the details. I was like, heck yeah. So here I am, second year in a row, and well, appreciate it. I'm very grateful to be here and talk to you guys, and definitely for a great cause to help the house.
Benjamin's house.
Benjamin's house. There you go. Thank you.
One of the real joys of this tour is to see the interaction between the current and former players. Usually we have a big bus that we go along, and at the beginning of every tailgate tour, they're kind of separate ends, and by the end, you know, you really see a lot of interaction, and I think they realize they have a lot more in common than they would have realized in the beginning. All right, we have a question here.
from Max Auction Service, and Chris Fitzgerald, our sheriff, has got the items. And Chris, we're going to start off with an autographed Packer football of the guys that are here tonight. All right? So let's turn it over to Mac from Max Auction Service.
Thank you, Tom. Really honored to be here tonight. Amongst these great players and things like this. And Tom's got the ball right here. Now it's going to be kind of hard for us to see everybody out there, but we're going to do the best we can do, all right? Yeah, please don't be afraid to get your arm up. All right. Right there. Now, these are the men that are here tonight, sitting here, signing autographs. All right, on the football. Give me $500 for it. Right here. Give me 200. Let's get it going. A $200 bill. Who's got a 200? I got 100 now, 100 and a half. 150.
These are 2 Packer tickets to Lambeau Field for a preseason game. Thank you, Bill and Gene Spitzer. Here we go, Mac.
Thank you again, Tom. Preseason 2 tickets. Give me 300 for that pair of tickets, and I think if you go down there, some of these people will give you a good honor right here too. Give me $100 for that pair of tickets. The preseason. Give me a $100 bill. I got 100 here. Now 100 and a half. Now 200, young lady. 150 go 2. 150 go 2. Now 250. 200 go 50. Now 200 go 50. Now 2 and a quarter. Now 2 and a quarter. Now 2 and a quarter. 200 go quarter. Now 2 and a 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 quarter. 200 go quarter. Now 200 go quarter. 200 go quarter. Now 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 200 go quarter. Got 2 and a quarter someplace? Did you find it, young lady? No. 200 go quarter. Now 200 go quarter. Now 200 go quarter. 200 go quarter. $200 right there. Let's give her a great hand right there.
Thank you, Packer fan. All the money to the Bejamin House. Thank you very much. It's the Simmons Beauty Rest Ocean Hill Plush Set Bed Set. Got 1,000 pocket coils, air-cooled memory foam. This is a $2,000 bed, folks. It's sitting in the back. It's right here already. $2,000 bed from Slumberland. That is a queen size, Craig? Queen size. Queen size bed. Worth $2,000. Simmons Beauty Rest bed.
Donate it right here. Let's give that Slumberland another great hand. How about that? All this money's going there. All right. All right, it's a $2,000 value. Where else do you get a bed and a tax deduction? A tax deduction too, folks. All right, give me a $1,000 bill on that nice bed. $500 to get it going. Who's got a $500 bill on that brand new $2,000 bed? Queen size. Give me $500 to get it going. Well, $300, we got 5. I got 3, now 4, now 5. Now 6. I got 500 there, now 6. Now 500 go 6. 500 go 6. Now 500 go 6. Now 500 go 6. Queen size, top the line bed. I have 500 go 6. Now 500 go 6. Now 500 go 6. Now 500 go 6. Now 500 go 6. 500 go 6. Now 500 go 6. 6. Now 7. Now 8, young lady. Now 9. It's all going to the Bejamin House. Come on, give us one more roll. Give it. Now $1,000 bill, young lady. Now 1,100. Now go 11, 1,000, go 11, 1,000, go 11, 1,000, go 11. 1,100 back there. Now 12. Now 13. Now 14.
not say no to her. She's the queen of getting volunteers. She did a ton of work for this event. Craig Atkinson and I chaired the event, and we couldn't have done it without all of you showing up. Thank you.
Special thanks to Jody Bunnell, Sonia Wilson, Craig Atkinson, thank you. Our major sponsors tonight as well. Marshfield Clinic, thank you for all your support. Slumberland Furniture, what can we say? Everything that you've done here today and tonight. Marketplace Foods for your major sponsorship. The community bank here. What we got? We got a guy with a Brett Favre Viking jersey on. And Miller's Cheese House has all kinds of Packers stuff for you to be able to take with you. There are cheese curds to buy as well. And they're donating all the profits, part of the profits to the...
So we're out here at the Barron County Fairgrounds at the 9th annual Green Bay Packer Tailgate Tour, and this is their stop in Rice Lake, and we just had a great event. The Packers arrived and were escorted to the stage with the pep band, and they are signing autographs as we speak. And there's just been all sorts of great family activities and events for everybody here, and we've managed to raise over $50,000 for Benjamin's house here today at the Packer Tailgate Tour. And it's all because of the many volunteers and all because of the great people of this community that pitched in to make this all happen.
One favor, into your game phase, right now. Thank you, Dave.
This is an example of one of the rooms at Bejamin House. You've got room for a few clothes, the basic needs of a roof over your head and a place that's warm and dry.